Okay, ibibisto natin itong si Garcia. Ibibisto natin si Garcia dito sa kanyang kasinungalingan. Kinompile ko itong video nito. Yung sinabi niya nung 2022 elections at yung sinasabi niya ngayong 2025 elections. And makikita natin na merong kumukumpas dito talaga sa kanya. Panoorin natin ito.
Proklama, sinuspend po ng komisyon ng National Board of Canvassers ang kanilang proklamasyon dahil sa pending cases nila.
The Supervisory Committee recommended the suspension of the proclamation of the 30 Youth Party List and BH Bagong Henerasyon due to the following pending petitions filed before the clerk of the commission. Considering the serious allegations raised in the above petition, which involve grave violation of election laws, the National Board of Canvassers resolves to suspend the proclamation of the 30 Youth Party List and Bagong Henerasyon Party List until the speedy and judicious resolution of the petition filed before the clerk of the commission. So ordered.
Pero totoo naman po na nagkaroon po ng representasyon ang Duterte Youth nito pong nagdaang 18th and 19th Congress?
Tama po kayo, nagkaroon po talaga at sila po'y nakaupo sa kanila pwesto po.
Opo, is it still valid? Is the complaint still valid considering po na naging moot na po ito dahil pinaupo naman sila ng COMELEC sa 18th and the present 19th Congress. So ito po'y recent petition, kumbaga attorney, hindi ito pending noong pang nagdaang mga halalan.
Hindi po, bago po ito, Sir Ted.
Okay, sige
Po, hindi naman nag-act yung commission dahil lang doon sa kapapailang, although meron isa doon na kapapailang yung petition at nakitaan na medyo may mabigat yung mismong basihan ng ground para hindi ipaproklama, and therefore yun po ang naging dahilan kung bakit sinuspend muna yung proclamation.
Ito po ay prosesong legal. At saka po yung ganyan po mga pagbabanta, kahit naman po may kasong legal, kung talagang may basihan, lalabas at lalabas po yan. Hindi naman kinakailangan dahil lang merong ganitong issue, saka ilalabas po yan. Ang sa amin lang po, meron tayong prosesong legal, merong nag-question. Sila man po ang lumagay sa ganitong pagkakataon, kailangan aksyonan din. Kaya questionin din naman po kami. Kung merong mga petisyon na nakabinbin at hindi ina-aksyonan ng COMELEC, kailangan lang pong maresolba ang mga bagay na ito bago po ang proklamasyon.
I've read that Kabataan and Gabriela are already part of the list of the 55, which means the cases or the petitions against them were dismissed, obviously.
Not necessarily, Ma'am Karen, but we have precedents, and in our precedent we have been following, even if you have a pending case, and based on our determination, the cases are not that meritorious, or even if meritorious, we can still proceed with the proclamation of these candidates or this party list with pending cases. It is based on our discretion. So in this case, we exercise our discretion, and we will proceed to proclaim these party list organizations.
So that's interesting because there's been a call from several sectors for the COMELEC to already dismiss the cases against Kabataan and Gabriela. And I'm curious, you said it's within the COMELEC's discretion, but what was the basis for the COMELEC to include them in the winning party list groups? Because you may have other groups that actually may file petitions against this because they could take those 2 seats, right?
Yes, ma'am. But number one, it's because of precedent. Before, we already did that. May mga pending cases din po yung ibang party list, and we still proceeded to proclaim these party list organizations. I think it's so unfair if simply because you have a pending case na questioning the qualification or the accreditation of the party list that you will not proclaim the party list. So in this case, we exercise our discretion in the same manner that under ordinary circumstances, we are likewise proclaiming candidates even with pending disqualification cases with the Commission on Elections, simply because first, there was already the mandate of the people. Number two, because of the President. Number three, what if the cases are really not meritorious? Madami po kasi dyan, ma'am, nagpa-file talaga o pinafile, not necessarily in these particular instances. May mga pinafile lang para lang i-derail ang proclamation ng isang winning candidate. What can we do with that? It's so unfair. So kung ako lang, gagawin ko lang, ma'am, in the future, ganun palang gagawin ng COMELEC eh. So even before the election, I'm going to file number of cases so that this particular party list will not be proclaimed. That is so unfair as far as the party list organization and the people who voted for the party list are concerned.
Following a party list, Kabataan and Gabriela party list groups were among those proclaimed, despite a petition against them by the National Task Force to End Local Communist Armed Conflict or NTF-ELCAC. They were likewise proclaimed in 2019 despite a pending case.
Every 3 years lang napapatunayan yung demokrasya. Every 3 years lang pwedeng bumoto yung taong bayan. And anong trabaho ng COMELEC? Pag nagkaroon ng botohan, they will canvass the votes and they will declare that the candidates were duly elected, then duly proclaimed. So kami po ay inelect ang Duterte Youth Party List ng napakaraming Pilipino. Lampas 2 milyon at kahapon, araw ng proklamasyon, sinabihan lang kami 4 hours before the proclamation na hindi kami makakasama kahapon. So paano nangyari yon? Na discretion na lang ng COMELEC ngayon kung kailan nila sasabihin, kung kailan nila gusto yung proclamation.
We can still proceed with the proclamation of these candidates or this party list with pending cases. It is based on our discretion. So in this case, we exercise our discretion and we will proceed to proclaim these party list organizations.
Ng Duterte Youth Party List. Ang bigla nilang ni-raise, meron daw serious allegations noong 2019 patungkol sa Duterte Youth Party List. Ang masabi ko lang dyan, sabihin ko sa Korte Suprema, kung ganun kaseryoso yun, bakit pinatagal nyo ng lampas kalahating dekada? Hindi nyo nga eleksyon ng 2022 elections, nakaupo kami. Kasi alam nyo, masabi ko sa inyo kung ano yung mga kinaso sa amin, napaka-hawsyaw na mga kaso lamang. Kaya nga, hindi nila, ang huling hearing nun, na pinatawag ng COMELEC, December 2019 pa, and dapat na-resolve na nila yon noong January 2020 after 1 month.
I mean, naalala ko po at some point, COMELEC was saying lahat ng party list na sinama namin sa balota, lahat po yan ay na-review na, they are certified as kumbaga parang yung legal grounds for running as party lists have been resolved. Found that 9 party list groups submitted limited information to the Commission on Elections. In response, the COMELEC said it respects the study conducted by Contradaya but emphasized that they thoroughly reviewed the party list groups that applied for accreditation in this election. Wala po bang pag-uusap sa parting yun to be able to bring up those issues na meron palang mga kaso na nakabinbin dito nga po sa Duterte Youth?
Yan po, tama yung punto nyo. Yan ang sinasabi ko. If that was really that serious, bakit nakatatlong eleksyon na kami na we are included in the ballots, di ba?
Okay, so nakita ninyo yung difference nung 2022 at saka nung 2025. Nung 2022, merong pending case itong si Raul Manuel ng Kabataan Party List at saka si Arlene Brosas nung Gabriela. Anong sabi nitong si Comelec Garcia? I-exercise pa rin daw yung proklamasyon kasi mandato daw ng taong bayan yun at ibinoto raw. Whether or not, sabi niya itutuloy pa rin yung proklamasyon. So nagtataka tuloy ako na bakit ngayong 2025, pagkatapos mag-file or gustong mag-file nitong Duterte Youth Party List ng impeachment laban kay Marcos Jr. Abay biglang ayaw iproklama dahil kinalkal yung 2019 pa. Abay 2019 pa yun na. Samantalang yung makakaliwa, pinapasok niya, pinroklama niya yung makakaliwa. Kaya kasalanan pala nitong si Garcia kung bakit nasa Kongreso itong sila Raul Manuel na declared naman na makakaliwa noong panahon ni Duterte. So alam na this. Yung isa pa, yung bagong henerasyon, abay, gusto niyang magpasabatas daw na tanggalin yung ayuda. Abay talagang mga sagabal pala itong mga tinatanggal. So now we know kung bakit pinagdiskitahan itong Duterte Youth Party List na ito. Alam na this, ikalat natin yung video na to.